First of all, welcome back to Btier. We got 3 cameras here. This one's pointed at me. This one's pointed at you two. And then we got the overhead. Nothing too worrisome or anything. Tyson's here. Phil's here. It's a normal podcast, right? Nothing too crazy. Super fun time. Feeling like you're gonna die for like a minute when you're free falling is phenomenal. And so we go up into the plane, right? And the first group that was jumping, they were all like kind of experienced, right? So D1 jumpers is what they're called. And one of the girls that was going in front of me was the first time that she was jumping alone without an instructor, right? Tough. So the teacher gets up with her and she's like lining up the jump or whatever, and he's like positioning her, and he's like, all right, just don't forget to pull the chute, and then just sends her and like pushes her out of the plane. And she goes flying, and everybody in the back of the plane is like looking for the chute, and there's like nothing there yet, right? And they're like, guys, is she gonna pull it? Like, we're all like, okay, whatever. And then chute goes up, and then the pilot announces, he's like, chute landed, and then everybody in the back of the plane is like high-fiving each other, dabbing each other up, doing the whole nine. I was right there with them. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, let's go, hype, right? And that's like 3,000 feet up. We get to like whatever it was, 7,000 feet. We get up to 10,000 feet. We have another drop party. 2 guys are right on the back of the plane, and their third buddy comes flying in from the other side of the plane, like again, maybe 10 feet, 5 feet, whatever it is, and he just pushes them out with him. And then they're like holding hands, gripping, and they're just all laughing and spinning around or whatever. These guys knew what they were doing. It was fun to watch, everybody. Of course, the guy behind me is like, all right, we gotta suit up now, so I had to like get strapped in and on the front of this dude. And he's like, all right, what are you eating for dinner after all this? I'll go anywhere if I make it down, okay? Like that's all it is at this point. Get up, and we're like watching. They have like a little light right by the exit door, right? And everybody just waits for that thing to turn green. You're kind of like anticipating it, but like you don't really. And then when it does turn green, you're like, oh shit, like this is real, right? And turns green in front of me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like he's just gonna go. He just told me to tuck and roll, just go with the flow. Noah pulls me out with him. I yell cannonball at the top of my lungs because that was the only thing that I could think of. By the time that the air hits you, you are not, there's nothing coming out, right? You get every part of your lungs are just like, right? And then you are straight dropping. And it feels like you're doing a plank. You know how like when you're just sitting there for like a minute and you're just like, ah. And I'm going to say right now, the second that chute pulls, and all your weight snaps back in, and you feel like you just got like kicked back into your own body. One of the coolest feelings ever. And then the next, 8 minutes, you're just kind of flying and talking to the guy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing. Landing pretty easy. He's like, yeah, we're probably. He was shorter than me.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I have a ranking proposal here. We have not drank in 100 days.
Yeah, we have not drank
in like 100 days.
Yeah.
So I forgot what the taste of beer is, right?
How do you open it?
I wanted to do a summer Shandy, like official ranking on Btier. So I have Kona Big Wave. I have the summer Shandy Leinenkugels, and then the closest local equivalent that you can't get anywhere else, Nuclearis. And I figured it was fair. I've never ranked it out of 10. Never ranked a Nuclearis out of 10. I might save that for last, knowing that it's going to be at the A tier. For Shandy, 0 out of 10.
I missed that.
I haven't had beer in
I
so
was like,
long,
I missed that.
man. It's so foamy, too. It's probably all like...
Don't care, but I missed
been in
that.
the fridge forever.
Out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 5.
7.
Solid 4. It's a solid 4 for me. I don't think I've had Kona.
Yeah, Kona Big Wave. It is a Hawaiian brewery. And that has more of like that lager.
And that hop, yeah.
Yeah.
That hops taste to it.
I like Big Wave.
That's
a lot.
more like I would call it more like an IPA, to be honest.
Okay.
I'd still give that a 8 though, out of 10.
Yeah, it's a good score.
Yeah, I think that's a solid 6.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there with a 7. Like I said, I grabbed the 2 nearest ones, so like Kona Big Wave, Summer Shandy are kind of similar.
New Glarus isn't citrusy though.
It does have orange in it though. Yeah. So that's why I kind of put it in like that category. Like I said, for flavor profile, about as close as you can get.
If you didn't have Kona, I would have said it was all made in Wisconsin.
One thing I will say about this one though, it's not even sold outside of Wisconsin. New Glarus is kind of peak for that. But yeah, 0 out of 10.
Can't go wrong.
Elite.
You can't go wrong.
As good as I remember 100 days ago. Man.
Better than I remembered 100 days ago.
Oh yeah, I didn't really remember 100.
It's probably my favorite beer right there.
9.
I was gonna say 9.
I mean, I'd probably put it right at an 8.
That's still our A tier.
Yeah, we have our winner.
And
Guys,
then
New
Kona.
Glarus,
Yeah.
Spotted Cow.
Kona's on
A
B.
tier.
Kona's on B tier.
I feel like I'm very happy with this.
I approve this message.
Oh wow, it's right next to a Btier Bowler Hat. What the fuck? What is this? Ding ding ding. Yeah, you hear like the.
You're forced to become a local legend. What story do you tell people about you? I'm telling my snowman story.
You can tell it again if you want to, dude. I don't know if he's
I
heard it.
don't think that's.
I have not heard. No.
So when I was like 10 or 11, me and my sister used to go out and build snowmen out in my grandma's front yard. And like 3 or 4 days in a row, this douchebag in a truck came and like ran over our snowmen in my grandma's yard. So I decided to build a snowman around a fire hydrant. And then when he came and hit it the next night, his truck was fucked. So that's the story I'm telling everybody. I ain't making mine up though.
I didn't make mine up either. I made up the first one, but
I'll ground mine in some truth too. I'd want.
I know a bunch of places around town where there's just random like fruit trees and like where asparagus grows. I want my local legend to be like the grower of food for everyone seasonally.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
yeah, that would be like the ones that people like pray to you for.
Yeah, or just knows where the trees already are. I know where a handful are around town.
Yeah.
Pears, apples, cherries.
And you are responsible for those.
I wish. No,
According to
someone
the
greater
lore.
than me. Yeah, according to the lore.
I will show real quickly here, guys. Btier, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell down below. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good night.
Made you look.